Welcome to Cheddar's Big Easy Guide to Bartending. My name is Chad, a bartender from New Orleans. I currently work at the Hilton New Orleans Riverside at Spirits Bar. I've worked at the Fairmont, at the Sazerac Bar, and the Fairmont Court. And I've also worked at the Intercontinental Hotel Bar, Lobby Lounge, and Peach Pub, and several other places, TGI Fridays, Holiday Inn, a couple restaurants. And I have 12 years of experience in the hospitality field as a waiter. Before I waste up too much time, we're going to get right into it. Like I said, I'm creating this guide. If you're interested in learning to be a bartender, I just want to have some kind of reference, share my experience and my knowledge. Like I said, I'm not the best bartender, not the most knowledgeable mixologist. I'm not a flair bartender with all the tricks. As far as a professional bartender making a living, I do really well and live a good life as a bartender. If you're interested in it, I'm going to try to put a guide together to get you started. It's an ongoing, continuous learning thing. So even I, as a bartender, I know bartenders have been bartending 40 years. They're always learning something, so it never ends. So we'll get into it that way. Basically, this like I said, this first episode, we're going to do about 100 episodes total, maybe less. But the first episode is to introduce myself and what I'm trying to do, and just to let you know what are some good characteristics of a bartender. During my years, I've learned, who I like to work with, how I like to work, what's efficient. I'm going to give you a list of a few characteristics I think are important. I kind of live by a code. It's called the 5 S's. It's safety. You want to be safe. You want to keep people safe. You want to have your guests safe. You want to work in a safe environment. Don't do anything that'll put anybody in harm or damage property or anything, If anybody gets hurt, nobody wants to get hurt going out have a good time. So to me, that's the first thing above anything is safety. Being sanitary, being clean. Everything should be clean. You should do things in the proper way. Wash your hands. Then you should smile. I remember one day I was having a really bad day. Everything was going wrong. And I walked up and the lady just smiled at me. And, I smiled back, and that smile made me feel better. I mean, that's important to smile. You don't have to be the cheesiest smiling person, but smiling is good. Be sociable. I mean, like I said, you don't have to be talking to everybody and be the loudest person in the bar. Just be interactive with the guests. Even if it's something simple. How you doing? Hello. How are you doing today? And like I say, if you do all these things, all that equals to service. Even the stuff that people don't see. Like I said, the safety and the sanitary stuff. That stuff people don't see, but it's still part of the service. And like I said, the smiling and being sociable, those are the things that you do see. So like I said, you put these S's together, it'll equal service, and that'll give you your 5 S's. And that's something I kind of go by. And like I said, and I've narrowed it down to like 10 traits I think that'll keep you in the 5 S's. The first one is honesty. No stealing, being truthful. If your food's taking too long or if you don't have something, just let them know. Just be honest. Most people like, hey, it ain't that big a deal. Cool. They'll find another option. The second, I think, is integrity. Be a straight up good guy. No lying, no cheating. Have some integrity about yourself and some pride. Number 3, be attentive. Pay attention to a guest. You don't have to be all smothering them, but remain in the area. Just walk in that direction. If you don't want to bother them, try to make eye contact. Just kind of pay attention. Cleanliness. Like I said, that's one of the 5 S's. Keep the bar clean. If everything is clean, the guest doesn't notice it's clean, but they do notice that it's not dirty. People notice if it's dirty, probably not necessarily knowing that it's clean because they just expect it to be clean. Cleanliness is important because that gives them one less thing to even think is something's wrong. Being fair. You want to treat every guest the same way no matter what. VIP guests, males, females, business travelers, leisure travelers, and that leads to consistency. You want to be consistent. You want to make everything the same way. You want to make your drinks the same way. You want to be able to be consistent because that's what they're expecting. They come there once, they had a great drink, they're expecting a great drink again. Grooming. You want to be well groomed. I mean, you want to look good. People notice it. It makes people feel good. It makes you feel good, and when you feel good, you perform well. And so you have a better attitude when you look good. You want to be friendly. Be friendly with the guests. You don't want to be mad at them. You don't want to be mean, standoffish. So be friendly with the guests. Being organized. You want to be organized because it just makes it very efficient, or more efficient if you're organized. 'Cause everything's in place. You don't have to waste time looking for things or things not being when it's supposed to be. It just makes for a sloppy bartending. If you're organized, everything can be where it is. You can just grab your bottles, you know where they are. You can grab your condiments, you know where they are. When something's not in place, you notice it immediately, and it makes it easier to service your guests. You want to be knowledgeable. I mean, I don't think it's as important as all of the other ones, because like I said, knowledge comes with time and experience. And the more you experience it, the more you learn, the better you get. And like I said, I know bartenders have been bartending 40 years, and they're constantly learning. New information always comes to you in different forms. Either you seek it out, or someone will bring it to you, or it's just something that's innovative. Knowledgeable is an important trait of a good bartender. Like I said, these are 10 traits with my 5 S's. Like I said, bartending is a great way to earn money and have a fun and rewarding job. I mean, you get to meet so many different kinds of people. You know what I mean? Doctors, lawyers, scientists, salesmen, celebrities. I mean, it's a great job, I think, and it's fun. And you work with a lot of good people that you can make good money, really good money. It's a skill that you can always have. Even if you have a career already, you can make extra money. I mean, and you can make good extra money. If you're looking to do it, it's easy, it's fun. You know, it comes with a level of responsibility. You need to, make sure you're not serving anyone underage. Make sure you're not over serving a guest who's had, a little too much to drink. And, and an important part of being a bartender, you have to control the environment. So that's your bar. You don't want it to get rowdy. If it's not a rowdy place, you kind of, there's always going to be a guest who, hey, I want to party till I can't party anymore. You kind of got to control that environment. I mean, you don't want them to have a bad time, but set the tone of what your bar is. So, it's a big responsibility, but it's very fun, and it can be a very laid-back job and good money. So, like I said, hopefully you can learn a lot from this. Hopefully something I provide for you in these video series can help you, land a job or do your job better. So, stay tuned for the next couple episodes, and we'll try to get it together. Bartending the big easy way.